Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. And I can't even do the intro without laughing because I can already read some of the comments. Just absolutely kind of shredding me, but also they were hilarious yesterday. But we are using the torch with the Root Riders. I had so many people asking for me to do this, but here it is, guys. We're going to rip it in Legends League. Let's have some fun. I got to get myself together though. Okay, now let's see if we can get some 3 stars with it in Legends League. Pretty weak base, but that's okay. We have an invisibility tower by the town hall. I might actually rush in towards there first, but to set a funnel up, I'm going to get my queen and siege barracks to clean this side. I'm going to go royal champion to kind of walk from this mortar, hopefully down in towards the scattershot ricochet cannon area, and see if we can set that up. Remember, we do not have the rocket spear. We are using the haste, so use that timely. First invisibility down. I don't want her to go towards that archer tower. She actually might. Okay, no, she goes for the scattershot, which is perfect. I'm going to get another invisibility in here. Make sure everything's good. Will she run towards that ricochet cannon? Yes, perfect. She will. And now I'm going to pop the royal champion ability here because I can contain where she's pathing. I'm going to get the invisibility down like this. Push her in towards the fire spitter. She'll take care of the Tesla. And look at that. We're going to get another round of invisibility with, I think, a close to perfect health spirit box, which is great because I'm going to get one more round. And then this should allow me to clear the rest of this area up. So this was gone perfectly in terms of our path. I'm going to recall. I'm going to go queen, siege barracks, a couple barbs like this to get our queen in. And then I'm going to go from this area, get a couple Valks. Let's go root riders, warden, healers, loons, Valks, apprentice warden, get my own minion prince in there. A couple super barbs on the outside. And then as this kind of pops off, I'm going to get a rage. Get my royal champion back in the army, pop the warden ability, and then speed them up. And then I'm going to get a poison spell here. I'm going to freeze the hook tower, so that poison will kind of run double duty for us. I still have my minion prince ability at the backside. I'm going to overgrowth out this fire spitter for right now, just because it's doing unnecessary damage that I don't want to eat. My minion prince, once he targets this multi-infernal, use that, and then I'm just going to get a final rage here for these healers, make sure everything's healed back up. I'm going to spread out some archers, and at this point, we got our 3-star. Yes, there's some overgrowth damage, but as you can see, my queen's right there. She's going to break through that wall, and as I think this overgrowth's about to wear off, yeah, there we go. Look at that timing. It's actually impeccable, but we still have Valkyries there. Let's pop the queen ability, and we're going to get our 3-star pretty quick as well, but again, we're going to do more attacks, so we'll see if this is actually good. But with the attack speed increase, 10% damage reduction, I think it is good. But again, does it replace the Rage Gem or the Healing Tome? I wouldn't say that right away. We're just having some fun here, so don't take it too serious. But again, just goes to show that it is a decent version. I like running it with the Minion Prince. Again, you can switch over to the King. That's totally fine as well. Okay, it is time for attack number 2. Here we go, an even better base. I think it's maxed out as well. Let's see. Is it specialty defense? No, it's not. The Crush Mortar is only level 3. But if I can get my royal champion in towards that mono, that'd be a nice compartment to clear out so I can set up a really good funnel for that. So, let's see. I might go RC ability early. Actually, you know what? It might just stay here. So, I'm going to go invisibility like that. I'm going to see. Once she goes for this air defense, I think the next prime target is for sure the monolith. That is great. Next invisibility down here. The Spirit Box is good. I'm going to pop the royal champion on the next invisibility once she moves past here. I got to be careful though, because my Spirit Box has kind of ran out of way. Spirit Box, get back safe. And now I'm going to pop the royal champion ability. We're going to get that next round. She's going to rip through the king, which is hilarious, but not really what I wanted. Take care of the multi-archer tower. And then as long as I can set off that Gigabomb, I would be quite happy with that. There we go. Let's recall our RC. We lost the Spirit Box. That's fine. I'm going to go queen with the siege barracks to funnel that side, and then I'm going to go just a super barb over here. Let's get our roots in, healers, everything, apprentice warden, minion prince, our own warden. Let's get the royal champion back in here, all these Valks, a couple extra super barbs for the queen. And at this point, I'm going to go early rage, pop the warden ability, speed everything up, get us in towards the town hall. The queen did her job. I want most of these troops to stay here. I'm going to freeze the enemy minion prince. I'm going to overgrowth out this backside fire spitter for right now, just because it was going to act unnecessarily annoying. And then let's see, down goes the crusher mortar. I don't really need an invis. I should be good without it for right now. Queen did her job. I still have my Minion Prince ability as well. Super Wall Breaker into here. Now this Rage, however, what do I use it on? I'm going to use the Poison on the enemy Queen. My Queen's in behind. I haven't popped her ability yet. I can any moment, but I'm going to get a Rage on these P.E.K.K.A.s. Minion Prince still shredding. I'm going to pop the Queen ability soon here as well. We have the backside Ricochet Cannon to worry about. As long as my Minion Prince can stay up, that air defense is the only real thing that can hurt it. His ability will be kind of sweet. Up here, I'm going to get some more archers for cleanup. Why not? I have to be careful about this Ricochet Cannon. But realistically, if that ability does not get wasted, I think we're totally fine here because my Minion Prince will be able to fire it off, slow all this down. There it goes. It got hit by a Seeking Air Mine, which I actually didn't see. But even if the Minion Prince can get a couple shots off at this Multi-Inferno, speed up our attack, we should be able to get our 3-star, which is awesome. No buildings over here. So that's a pretty clutch 3-star. I like it. So far, so good, but let's keep doing some more attacks here and have some fun. I will switch over now to the Rocket Spear so we can show that version off with the Royal Champion as well, because it is quite good. Okay, I've switched over to the Rocket Spear. Don't worry, the next version I will show off with the King instead of the Minion Prince, which is a fine combination as well. Now, I'm a little bit tempted to go in towards the Monolith again, but the CC kind of is a little bit scary. So I might go for an easier funnel and just go in towards this Archer Tower. I could do the same thing at the top side. Doesn't really matter. Depends. If I want to take care of the CC early, I can get my Queen at this corner. So I might go Royal Champion from the top side and then see what she can do for us. Remember, we're not pocketing the Rocket Spear early. My Royal Champion is not in too much damage, so I'm actually going to swag the first invisibility. I think we should be good. She didn't take too much damage there. And now, as we approach this Multi-Archer Tower, I am going to get the invisibility in. My Spirit Fox took too much damage, so that was a little bit of a mistake. And now I'm going to make this Wizard Tower invis because I actually want to take care of the single target Inferno instead. As long as I get that, I am quite happy. My Spirit Fox will get me another round. And then I'm going to go like that with the invisibility, which was perfect. I do not get the Fire Spitter, or will I get the Fire Spitter? Nope. Oh, okay, I got it. Wow, that was a little bit sketchy, but all good. I'm going to go Queen down here. Siege Barracks, a couple Super Barbs. Probably should say a bunch of Super Barbs, but that's okay. Let's go Poison Spell like this. And then I'm going to pop the Queen ability sooner rather than later. I'm going to get my Root Riders, Balloons, Valks, Healers. Let's go Minion Prince and Warden. And my Royal Champion all in here. Queens did their job. I'm going to provide them a Super Wall Breaker. I'm going to freeze this Monolith for right now. The enemy Minion Prince is going to get fired down as well. This is looking really good. I'm going to get in a Rage right about now. Pop the Warden ability. Now the Royal Champion can pop off Rocket Spear shots. And then I'm going to pop the Minion Prince ability all through that damage. And then I can use an Overgrowth like this. And the reason I did that was to keep alive my Minion Prince, or it was going to get wrecked by that single Inferno. At this point, we have a ton of troops alive. The Torch is still active. Minion Prince is about to go down here. That's fine. As long as he can get us a little bit more value, get that maybe Expo down, that would be quite nice. Even if he gets that Builder Hut, that's good too. Have a ton of Valkyries in front of the Queen. Queen's at full health. Royal Champion is still alive as well. So this is pretty solid, guys. I have a Rage left over. My Minion Prince, I'm actually going to Rage so I can get through that single target Inferno, I think. Is that worth it? Yeah. Okay, we take that. And now look how many troops we still have left over. Pretty fast attack on a pretty good base. But now let's switch over to the King and see how this works. Okay, here we go. We got the King in with us. We're going to use the Torch ability early, King ability later, so then all the walls will be opened up on this base, even though we are using Root Riders, which is hilarious. But again, this should be good. I think I see a built-in funnel. This Rage Tower I can enter in with my Root Riders, but my Royal Champion I could use and send at this Mortar to clean up this kind of right-hand side of defenses. Queen with the Super Wall Breaker over here. She can clean this side, and then I'm just going to go roots straight in towards the double Ricochet Cannons, which will be a ton of damage, so I have to be careful about that. But let's start with the RC. We're going to get the first invisibility down as well. She takes a shot from the Ricochet Cannon. That's all good. She heads in towards the direction I want, which is nice. And then I'm going to get the next invisibility in here. She'll be able to take care of this Monolith and hopefully go for the Fire Spitter. That's what I want. She goes for the air defense. Okay, I guess that's okay as well. She'll snipe some shots in here. If I get the hook tower as well, I'm quite pleased with that. So what I might actually end up doing here is something a little bit reckless. But I'm going to pop the Royal Champion ability right now and see if she can take this down for us. Get the Rage Tower as well. And then I'm just going to recall. That's enough value. Now this is going to change up my funnel just a little bit. I'm going to get one Super Barber up here with two Wizards. I'm going to go Queen instead on this side because I've got the left-hand side funneled with the Super Wall Breaker still. And go Siege Barracks down. Line of Super Barbs for a quick funnel. We're going to go Root Riders, Loons. Let's get our Loons here. Healers, Valks, King, Apprentice Warden, my own Warden. And let's go Royal Champion in a minute because remember, she's going to start firing off her shots. I'm going to pop the Queen ability. I'm going to get a freeze on the Scatter Shot. I'm going to go Warden ability now. Let's go Royal Champion in as well. Poison on the Super Dragon. So that was well timed. I'm going to use the Overgrowth on that Expo that's just randomly taking shots. I'm going to get a Rage here down, and I'm going to pop the King ability right now. And now look at this. That Speed Burst is just ripping through the core of the base, and we have Valkyries running everywhere. Look at the troops. They're just ripping through walls, so it increases the speed by a ton. I actually like it. You know what? I might get flack for posting this, but dude, I'm a fan. I can admit that. Look how many Root Riders we still have alive. We have a Rage. We have our Queen. Royal Champions ripping through that multi-arch tower. We have this last little compartment to kind of survive through, but realistically, I shouldn't even say survive because I think we are going to be able to smash it. I'm going to go Rage here on the Root Riders. The Valkyries and Royal Champions should stay behind, so they'll be able to provide enough damage, but pretty clean 3-star. We're going to do the King version again one more time. That'll probably be it. Or I could go back to the Minion Prince version actually again too, but we'll see how many attacks I have, but so far, so good. A ton of fun. I'm loving the Torch. I know some people are calling me the CEO of the Torch, which I actually kind of find funny, but I'm loving it. I'm going to run one more version with the King, and that'll probably be it for the video. We have double invisibility towers, which you have to be aware of, but you know what? I could probably set up a funnel through them, and I'm going to go a little bit of a wider funnel. You'll see what I mean here. I'm going to go Royal Champion in towards this mortar. I'm going to get my Queen to funnel the opposite side. I'll provide her a Super Wall Breaker so she can get in towards this Ricochet Cannon. And then because I'm going to have to fight the CC early, I'll set up the Invisibility Tower quite easily. And then we'll just stay in that core of the base. That's the plan. Let's get our RC in quickly before I mess up the timing. But we saved it. First, Invisibility down. Here we go. Let's make sure we get through this Ricochet Cannon. It is getting healed up, so we have to be careful. The enemy Warden is right there as well. But I'm less scared about that. I more so just want to make sure my Spirit Box survives this. I still have 2 invisibilities left. Let's keep going here. I am going to make the Scatter Shot invis right now. Okay, no, the Scatter Shot goes down anyway, but Spirit Box is still alive. Hopefully we can get this single target Inferno. That would be so clutch. And you know what? I think I'm going to be able to push my Royal Champion even deeper in towards the base. Get ready to recall. Set off the Invisibility Tower. That is amazing. And then I think we might even be able to get this Ricochet Cannon down. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Now we're going to go Queen, Siege Barracks, Super Wall Breaker. We're going to go a couple Super Barbs to make sure we actually head in towards the direction I want. Here comes the CC, which is a tad bit scary. It's okay. I'm going to rage up my Queen. I'm going to pop her ability, get the action figure out, and then I'm going to go Root Riders. We're going to go Healers, Balloons, Valkyries as well. Warden, let's go King. Super Barbs to funnel the outside. Royal Champion in as well. I'm going to go early Rage. I'm actually going to pop the Warden ability. Make sure we can speed through here. I'm going to freeze the Invisibility Tower before it pops. I'm going to Overgrowth out the backside one. And then, because as we fight this, we should be okay. I'm going to pop the Royal Champion ability actually right now. Fire some long range shots here. The King ability I actually might end up saving. We shall see. For this area, once it gets Overgrowth, so I need my King to catch up. Otherwise, I might get actually stuck in this core. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to be in a little bit of trouble, especially if my King... Okay, you know what? I needed the storage down. Now I think my King is going to go to that storage, actually, because that's the next closest thing. But you know what? I still think we have this. We have a bunch of Root Riders here in the Royal Champion. You know what? I was worried for nothing. This is going to be a 3-star and a pretty easy one, actually, because we got a bunch of Root Riders up. Our Royal Champion is alive as well. And then the cleanup should not be too much of a problem. I can pop the King ability now, get everything down, get all the remaining buildings. Well, I should say defenses down, but the buildings are going to follow soon behind. But again, pretty fun video, I'd say. I enjoyed using the Torch with Root Riders. I know some people aren't going to think it's just completely useless. It's not the best. It's not gonna. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I like it. Why do I have to say I don't? Like, I think the speed burst, the damage reduction, I think it benefits. I think the Valkyries get through and make it a defense is quicker. So you know what? It can be viable with Root Riders, even though you probably wouldn't think it is. Would I replace the Tome or like Eternal Tome or the Healing Tome or Rage Gem? Probably not. But again, live a little. Have some fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. It's going to be sooner than you think.